Earlier today, I moderated on a Calvinist stream, Twitchy3, a theologian. Everything went fine, right? But it's sad that not all Calvinists are God fearing, you know? And so then after I finished on that stream, I was invited to JP Uncut stream, who's not Calvinist, but through an interaction in there, and then I see Martin Speaks, Reform Media. He's got tons of names, but I put his image on the thumbnail for people to see. And then what's been going on recently is there's been spikes in numbers on Free Grace channels. And what we think's happening is people are paying to bot our channels so that they can report our channels as if we're buying subscribers or bots or whatever. It's the craziest thing ever. But JP's the one that told us about it. He said that's what people do. And so this is what they're doing. Well, this particular individual who I wouldn't put past, to do, he's making jokes saying, I'm the one that sent your bots. Now, is he making a joke or is he really telling the truth? All I know is he's like, I'm reporting this. And he said, I'm going live now. And what's he do? He makes a stream. And I'll show you the stream. We're going to review that stream. And this guy's, I can't outdo this guy. Academically, I can. In formal debate, I can. But I can't outdo him. And I'm not even trying to engage in the war on, this mudslinging stuff. But at the same time, I got to answer these stupid accusations. So here we go. And I made videos. He's tried this before. And then everything was peaceful. And then he started coming after Free Grace again. And now he's coming after this, So here we go. He's got the music there. So you can see the title that is Caught Using Bots for Views Live. And what's ironic is he's using this as clickbait to get views, right? But okay, here he is. We're going to speed him up. And he's probably going to, there's no telling what this guy's going to do. But here I am. I'm on JP's stream. Well, I hope y'all can hear me. Um, I don't know what just happened. I hope y'all can hear me. All right. I got it on my phone, so okay. Now I know I'm back. Wow. I'm starting to believe conspiracies now. That was weird. Talking about certain content. Okay. All right. Here we are. Got the speed up.
You won't shut this mouth. Came across Charles's channel. Charles is the layman seminary. The layman seminary. That's Charles. And I watched him since it's happened to my channels before. And it's not a big deal because all you have to do is report it and then go through the process if it's bad enough. Mine wasn't bad enough, I guess, but I did it anyways. But Charles.
So he said you report it if it's bad enough, and so what did he just troll me with this video? I don't know. Let's see. I didn't listen to this before I made the live. I reacted because it's like people try to attack you in all these different ways. You have good things happen, and then these things like this happen. But let's just see where he takes this.
Charles he's been buying subscribers like crazy.
Okay, so here's his first accusation, that I've been buying subscribers like crazy. Well, the beautiful thing about YouTube is they have a thing called YouTube promotions, right? And so we're going to go to my YouTube promotions, okay? All right. We're going to go to my YouTube promotions. And I think it's under content. And by the way, it's funny he's saying I'm buying subscribers, because let me just show you this before we go further. This is ironic. I don't know if y'all know, but I took a stand against anti-Semitism, and regardless of what way you look at that. But look, guys. So since March 7th, I was almost at 1,300. All right. I'm 569. So I'm losing subscribers ever since there. I think March 7th is whenever I had that. I went on Toronto's Bible study stream, and we had that issue about the anti-Semitism thing. I think that was the issue, but that's fine. Look, if we look at this from a big picture, there's 90 days, not a problem there. Here's a year, and so you see, I'm staying pretty steady, right? That's fine. And that's not the issue. Okay. When you go to content section and you go to promotions, okay. So this has the promotion status and all of this. A long time ago, which I'll flip and I'll show you, I had one that was Chris Asala helped me disprove something. I don't know. I can't read the full title. And so there's right here. I haven't done a YouTube promotion since, and YouTube promotion is not the same as buying bots, okay? It's just advertisement. Your local church does this when they go on the radio or whatever to see Brazil, Canada, the Philippines, the United States, where that was. That was a $75. The last time, the end date was October 17th, 2004. This promotion started on September 5th, 2004. You spent $75 for it. You won't pay more. Okay. So you see this, all right? The last time I ever did the promotion thing was in 2024. And it was Christians that were donating money for that specific purpose. They wanted to promote it to other countries and stuff. So anyway. So there's that. So what that's telling you is that I have not engaged in a YouTube promotion where I paid to advertise on YouTube Shorts, since October of 2024. Okay. So we got that clear. And as you see, look at my analytics, right? Well, let's go here. Let's deal with the viewers. So right here, you do see this JP Uncut puts us on the spot, free grace. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but anything you do with JP or Young Don or something like that, you're going to get lots of views. But I do recognize that that at a certain time at night there's been an influx of different views. We didn't know what was causing it until JP like mentioned it about that people will intentionally bot your channel. So if you look at this video, it says 183, right? In the last 48 hours. But when you go click on the actual video, view on YouTube. Let's go to view on YouTube. And it's just a dirty world, man. I mean, we're small YouTubers. And so look at this, 539 views. So one of these numbers is not right. Okay. Thing is that we were doing a multi-stream from JP stream. JP's a big YouTuber, but he wasn't doing it from his main channel. Praise I Am stream was going on, and mine was as well. It's possible I could get those numbers. I'm not a big YouTuber, you know. I mean, if we go look at my channel, like I taught faithfully the Word of God for years, ever before I ever formally debated. So my most popular video is for videos is on the dispensations when I was teaching the dispensations, 844, and then my surprise proposal. That's video wise. Live wise, most popular video is my trailer video. Okay. And then Janet, boom, went after Sam Shamoon and got 2,000 views. Then my older video on my chart, which I share all the time, 1,300. I'm a small YouTuber. That's all right. Look at shorts, guys. My most popular shorts, this James White agreed to debate me, 5,000 views. That's one I promoted. Free Grace Needs a Real Challenge. That's one I promoted. So you notice I'm promoting things that will get people to want to debate. Okay. Is Free Grace a redundant term? I promoted that one. Prelude to Informal Debate with Sam Shamoon. I promoted that one because it's Sam Shamoon. Will Sam Shamoon debate in 2025? Same thing. I promoted it. And then This Is Eternal Life. I promoted it. And then maybe this one. This one might have been promoted. The Young Don one was promoted. The rest have not promoted. So we're saying without promotions since October 24 or whatever, 813 views. So I'm a small YouTuber, right? My clout is in debates. I've had over 38 formal debates, so I'm known in those platforms. I know JP, I know Mahler, I know some of these guys. And so yeah, that's that. And because I'm Free Grace, I believe, and it's not just me, Praise the Channel is being targeted as well with these bots. You got these accusations. So let's get back to this, all right? And I've made videos in times past. Every time the accusation like this is brought up, I'm straight up transparent, you know? I can show you the lifetime amount of money I've ever taken in on the YouTube channel. You know, I could tell you how much you're spending, you know. We're in the red every month. We're not in the black. I'll put it that way. All right. So, and I'm not talking about promoting from promotions. We're in the red because StreamYard alone is like 80 something dollars. But anyway,
But he bought views right now. If you look down at his view count,
he says I bought views. All right. Let's see where I bought views. Where's my view
I'll
count?
move my little guy out of the way. Charles is the guy up here in the top right corner, by the way.
So he's the one that knows all this technical stuff, right? I don't know any about this. I'm a country bumpkin when it comes to this stuff. And that's why it makes me suspect that he knows a lot about technology and he's accusing me about things I don't even know about, you know? And so it makes me wonder if he's trying to sabotage my channel.
If you look at the views right now, it supposedly has 647 people
At that point, yeah. But a while ago, I just showed you it said 500 right now.
watching. That's not true because I watched it go up. Now it's going to
Okay, but that doesn't mean I'm the cause of that. You already said it happened before.
be hard to prove that part because it was
The issue is you have to prove that I bought anything. Where am I going to get this money? dude, I make like about $400 a week, and most of my check goes to my wife in the Philippines. I don't know where you think I'm rich. Come on, man. You know why I got these lights on? Because I got roaches in my house, man, and I don't want people to see roaches crawling in my background because I can't afford every month to see that. You see my glasses? The stain and all of this messed up? It's not even fixed right, man. And you think I'm got money like that? You're out of your mind. Out of your mind, man.
There was like 20 people, 15 people watching, and then it jumped to 202. No one said anything, and then it jumped to 400, and no one said anything, and then it hit about 650, about where it's at now, and hasn't dropped. So it goes down one or two to make it look real, stuff like that. But it's happened to my channels before. People bought
So he said it's happened to his channels before. So he's aware of this, but he's bringing an accusation. Hey, Millennium Envoy.
subs or bought views. It ain't a big deal. You can't get in trouble, I guess, if you always do it, in which I'm guessing he does. But
Oh my gosh. Dude, I make like $25 an hour. How much is that? Let me look, man. This is sad. I hope the judgment. I can't say that, but the judgment seat of Christ is going to be pretty rough for some of these people. So I'm just looking right now at my last take home check for my working 40-hour week. And I know that some people get better and some people get less, but I'm just being totally transparent here. And this just sickens me, man. And like the title says, I'm glad not all Calvinists are like this. But this guy's bottom of the barrel. Okay. Take home $493.76. If we just average that, 493, let's just say 495. 495 times 4. That's 1980 a month. Let me know what y'all are doing with a $1,980 a month. All right. And if anybody else needs to know any of my other bills, I can be transparent about that. But I think most people know in this post Biden era, how things are. And this accusation, I couldn't even tell you where to get bots, how much they cost, any of this stuff. I mean, God, yeah, man. Anyway,
but the way I knew he was lying, and the way I knew that he was saying, that these were real, which I would have had no problem if he just would have admitted that he was doing it. I don't care. But he doesn't. He literally went through in his comments down here, and you can't see some of my comments because he deleted my original.
I made a statement about networking, and what I mean is about me knowing Praise, me knowing JP, me knowing Mahler, being on these different channels, moderating brings attention to your channel. That's how you grow on YouTube, and that's how I've grown small, is interacting with people, getting to know people in the community, doing things like that. It's just insane what he's trying to say here.
Ones, but I have them on my phone, and I will post them on my community post once we're done here, so you guys can see them. But he goes on to say that Charles in the comments, even though it's this guy's stream supposedly, the JP Uncut.
He says Charles in the comments, yeah, because we were streaming on multiple streams. What's your point?
This guy right here, Layman Seminary. He says in the comments that it's called networking and that he's multi-streaming with other streamers. He's lying to you. He does it because
JP, Praise, and I, as well as Kingdom the Apologetics or whatever, were paying all that. I mean, sorry, I said paying because I saw somebody say paying in the chat. We were all streaming at the same time.
because there was literally 15 or 20 people watching for the first like 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden it jumped to 647 and it goes up 1 or 2 and goes down 1 or 2. And it has been doing that for 5 minutes. And it's going to last for 30 minutes because I know how the bots work.
He knows how the bots work. Yeah, because he's Dr. Robotnik's, you know, and I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's sending his bots after me.
So, unfortunately, the dude in the top left could have just ignored it. He could have been like, whoa, hey, I don't see anything. And just continued on with his squabble where he's trying to argue with this Muslim. Now, I will say this. The guy, let me turn this down. The guy that he's arguing with down here in the corner, the Muslim, let me see if I can find something better than this. Something more chill. Whatever. Anyways, this JP Uncut guy keeps cutting off this Muhammad Javad Durka down here on the left. He asks him the question. He says, hey, you know, such and such Durka. And the guy goes, and then the other guy just cuts him right back off. He's like, what are you saying? The Durka? Durka. No. Austin up here hasn't said anything because he's still looking for his Lucky Charms. Layman Seminary over here. Man. He's just blowing the chat up, making it go down. And he goes crazy in the chat. He said I was abusing the chat. I have snapshots of it. No. I know how Charles works because I've called him out before in the past for botting and buying subs. Now, this channel I'm on right now was attacked by a couple people, and it's not a big deal because now YouTube's, you know, they know and everything. But they bought subs for my channel, and they thought it would hurt my channel, and it did nothing. No trouble. And then I was like, let's go for 2,000 because they were giving me like 20 an hour for like 3 days. I was getting like 20.
This guy he knows about this stuff. I don't know about this stuff, man. Look at him. He's talking about this stuff. He was engaged in this stuff, and now he's projecting on other people. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. This is horrible, man.
An hour. And then as soon as I said it's not hurting, and they knew it wasn't hurting my channel, they stopped. They cut him off before I hit 2K. It's just funny to me. They got me halfway to where my old first original channel was. But I digress. It's not about me. People know that happened to me, though. You know what I mean? Like, I openly admit that I was bot attacked. And I was able to get rid of the views. Like 12 hours after I...
Come on, dude. I'm going to have to speed him up, man, because he's taking forever. Just bring your accusations so I can rebut them.
I had a stream. They would bot my stream. I had a whole bunch of people. Just as much as him, if not more. I had 1,000 at one point, I think.
And then, you know, this is the same guy. He made 3 accounts, and I'll show them to you, and I'll show you who's blocked. I blocked every time he makes an account, I block it. And there's times whenever I come through and I, you know, clear most of the people that are blocked, you know, and try to give people fresh starts and all that. They settle down, and then they go right back to their behavior. But I mean, I don't do that stuff. I don't make fake accounts and all that, man.
And then you would go back and look 12 hours later and all your numbers would be reset. And it would really just be like 57 people.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna skim through this. He's talking about his experience. Where's his evidence?
All the watch hours are gone with it. And if he ever comes back around, I can tell him I have the name still. So nobody, guys, I'm not ashamed to show you these for a reason. Anyways.
There's his other channels.
Okay. Hold on. Did I mess that up?
Praise the Most High. You know?
I did mess that up. Okay, let me back it up. Hopefully, I can find the spot. Hold on.
Majid, okay, so we something real quick.
Commandments, real quick. The Old Testament teacher.
That's right.
He composed of. Then they can flag it.
Yeah, there's some.
Okay, here we go. Right here. Let me make sure I have all the sounds right for you guys. The desktop audio, we'll bring that down a little bit so you can just kind of hear it. Turn the desktop audio up, and we will turn me down a little bit, like this. That might be too loud for desktop. Anyways, if this hurts your ears, I'm sorry, just turn it down. I want you to listen to what they say about when Charles, you can tell if you're watching Charles, why they're talking, he's freaking out. He's trying to figure out if he can stop him. He can't. Once you buy him, buy him. And
okay, so look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to open up WhatsApp and I'm going to show you my message to praise. Because I messaged praise when I saw the numbers go up. Because I knew that they were having this problem on YouTube and we didn't know what was going on. And so I messaged praise right here. And you see, I said, are your numbers high right now? I'm at 407. All right. And you can see, I'll mention let's see, where's the praise? I'm not trying to dox you, man. I'm just trying to show them that we're not botting. All right, let me see if I can find some stuff. I think this is the part I said maybe that crazy algorithm is putting us on the big channel radar. That's when that vegging gangs came in. And then I think that might have been it. Yeah, this is just Bible study stuff. Praise and I do stuff behind the scenes all the time, you know. I don't agree with Dude, and I don't agree with Jack Smack, and I don't believe Dude or Jack Smack are free grace after what I heard tonight. But regardless of that, I've been reaching out to Praise before he was free grace, you know, and I'll continue to reach out to him as long as I can. But all right, back to here. So I messaged Praise, and then maybe that's why Praise responded at this point right here. And you could, what we could do is we could check the time. I don't know if that's possible in this stream. Now we can't do that because we're doing.
He freaks out. So watch how the JP Uncut guy tries to explain away the bots that he knows are bots. You can tell he knows. But watch what he says. He actually tries to play devil's advocate or reverse psychology and tell you exactly what can happen to your channel if you use bots, even though everybody knows that Charles uses bots all the time. It's like buying money in a video game because you can't earn it yourself. Seriously, watch.
Something going on with my followers. I have 600 live viewers right now.
Yeah, I got 638 too.
See, yeah. Layman's like, I got 638 too. Yeah, because you just botted the channel. You botted the stream. Everybody's a part of the same stream.
What money? What money? You're so stupid. All my money's going to for writing for my wife and her future and all of that stuff. And then medical bills. Sometimes I wish that we lived in the time of the apostles where you could pray and someone would drop dead, you know, for this type of accusation and slander and these games that people play. I really do. And some free gracers get mad at me when I talk about that because some of them got hyper grace tendencies and they don't want to talk about divine discipline. But you know, I don't care anymore. I really don't. You know, there's things that should stop. And if I'm doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing, you know, and I'm not being a good representative of the body of Christ, and I trust God. If God takes me out, he takes me out, you know. But when you experience things like this, you think about those imprecatory psalms, you know, you think about those things. Hey, Truth Defenders. Hey, Real Truth.
Continue.
Somebody's probably spamming you guys.
So the guy says someone's probably spamming you guys. So everybody that's connected.
When I hear spam, I'm thinking about, oh, they're sending you links or they're doing all that. I didn't know you could spam bots, like you're in control of them, like Dr. Robotnik.
Being the 630, whatever it was at that point. One of them's not seeing it, and it's JP, I think. That's why he's like, wait a second. And he tries to explain to them, I think you're being botted. Somebody's trying to mess with your channel, spam your channel. Not knowing, I don't know if he knows, Layman, not knowing that Charles literally just bought subs or just bought bots for the stream. And then
where is that at? Where is this Charles really bought bots or literally bought bots? Where did I buy bots?
Defends it in the comments, which I have. Again, I didn't post them here because they're on my phone, but I will post them on the community post after the stream. And you guys can see yourself. He calls it networking. He says he has other people's
I'm calling it networking because we're streaming multiple from the same StreamYard. JP, Austin, whose Kingdom, and me. You know, we were all streaming at the same time.
Streaming with him, but he doesn't say it here because, well, he's being told exactly what's going to happen if he continues to do what he does on his channel.
Somebody's definitely spamming. Somebody. You see what they end up doing is that.
See, someone's definitely spamming. The dude doesn't know that Layman, he did that purposely. He doesn't realize that Layman literally buys bots and subs all the time for his channel. That's how he grows. He doesn't have any real interaction. When his girlfriend, that he calls his wife, that lives in another country, by the way, they're not married. They never were married.
So I've never married my wife. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just play that video. Somebody needs to take this guy out of his misery, man. It's like he says these things. It's got to be psychological, because let's see. We'll go to Janet's channel because the video on my channel is horizontal. So I'm not married to my wife. Okay. Well, I guess in addition to buying bots, this is the accusation. I guess I got actors that I pay, right? Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I. So according to them, this is all. I can't play the sound because that song is copyrighted. So there's a premarital assessment. I'm in Hong Kong with my wife. We're taking premarital assessment. There's me in person with her. And I'll show you another video in a minute wherever we're sitting in the same room doing an interview for our church. There's my suit of everything we're wearing, if you want to call it a suit. This is just a picture she put in. She's got some slides in here. And then there's me getting ready. All right. You keep going. There she's putting her mask on. There's the dress, there's the wedding stuff. Look, guys, this is a video playing, as you can see. This is us in front of the Hong Kong, basically like justice of the peace judge, saying our vows. And I have this on my channel as well. It's just the video sideways. Here. The music is playing, so I can't show that. But okay, we're sitting down, signing papers, witnesses. We got witnesses from Hong Kong, Britain, and all of this. Britain, the Philippines, and there. It was look, we're signing the papers officially. There's me putting a ring on her hand, kissing the bride, marriage certificate. People that cause you to doubt your salvation, I guess it's no surprise they want to doubt your marriage. There's her pastor at Watermark Church in Hong Kong. There's more witnesses, people that were there. There's the car. Look, that's Hong Kong. Look on the side of the seat that I'm in. I'm not driving there, guys. That's just how it is. There's at the hotel. Look, this is really Hong Kong, if you can read Chinese. This is at Shimshe, I think it's called. Anybody that could see this. Look, you're fixing to see, I think, Hong Kong Bay. There's the one building in the background. Cultural Center. Okay, looks pretty real, right? I'm telling you, if I could fake something like this, I'm rich. I'm rich and I'm powerful. All right? And y'all should send me money because I'm that powerful, right? I don't know what to say to this craziness that this person is saying. Anyway, y'all get the point. Make some mockery out of things. Anyway, all right, let's get back to this troll's channel.
Not in the United States, they weren't. Which matters if you're from here, by the way. You can't go get married.
He says not in the United States. See how he flipped that? He said you can't go get married. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's simple. You could get married in Hong Kong and it's acceptable. There's no doubt about that. And it's honored by the United States. There's no problem there.
Married in Bangladesh, India, and call yourself married. It's not the way it works, bro.
I married her in Hong Kong because she was working at a domestic housekeeper and she couldn't go back to the Philippines during that time.
So yeah, and she still lives there for some reason. He's a wannabe passport bro, and I'm not trying to be rude.
Okay, I'm a wannabe passport, bro. Who cares? You know what? If I'm a wannabe passport, bro, and I'm importing quality, and I'm investing in a wife like Isaac, sent was a bride for Isaac or whatever from the Bible, then so be it. My wife is a soldier for Christ. She'll cook this dude in a heartbeat, and she'll cook all these people, man. No one could say I suppress her or manipulate her. This bum, he goes by different names: Reform Media, Cal something, Reefer something. He's just, that's why I put a picture on the thumbnail so that you can see him when he shows up.
Not. That's what your thing is. That's your thing. Okay. I like tacos. That's my thing. I like burgers, pizza, I like food. That's my thing. But no, seriously, if your thing is the man lies about a lot on YouTube, that I quite literally gave you physical proof just by Google.
He gave me physical
You
proof,
might
he said,
have to
or gave y'all
try to sound
physical
all
proof.
sophisticated over here, rambling and bambling. That's on your streams because you said you guys to continue to bring up, and catch up to whatever they're doing. Let's see where they are.
All right, so check it out. We've always got to deal with context. So verse 2 says,
Let's read this. He's quite literally, again, I have the comments. I don't know if they're in here still. I don't know if you would be able to see them all the way far back because he probably deleted the other comments.
No, I probably hid you.
But I have screenshots, so I'll show you guys, I promise. But he called it networking. He was networking.
Networking means us small YouTubers are streaming together. That's all that means.
Just caught the wave. I got a picture of promotions. He didn't use promotions. He would never be able to pull up his promotion tab on YouTube and show you his promotions.
I already did that at the beginning of the video. It shows how he said I would never show that. I've done it in previous videos. The guy's lying,
buying
man.
Subs. He's buying views. It's not promotions. He's using the third-party things that YouTube says they'll take your channel over. So can you imagine this guy building up this big fake facade of a life on the internet, pretending to be some sort of Christian, teaching some...
Y'all hear this? This is so sad. The biggest lordshipper in the world. As much as they hate free grace, they should hate this more.
Sort of gospel, when really he's just some dude on the internet that got played by some girl. It's
the man just said I got played by some girl. So now he's attacking Janet. Listen, guys.
Funny how that works, huh? Scientology blows up, and all of a sudden free grace blows up. But it didn't. It really didn't. They're less than 1% of the Christian population in America, and even less outside of America. It's ridiculous. I'm a Reformed Baptist. Totally different. Our roots go all the way back to the Reformation, the Protestant Reformation in Wittenberg, Germany in 1517 with Martin Luther.
This coward won't formally debate. And really, honestly, at this point, I don't want to debate this guy. I'll tear his head off.
The 95 Theses to the castle door there in Wittenberg.
I would probably be too emotionally invested and aggressive on him.
95 disagreements he had with the church that he wanted to debate and discuss. The reason why there's Protestants is 1517 with Martin. Kind of funny how that works, huh? Scientology YouTube says they'll take your channel over. So can you imagine this guy building up this big fake facade of a life on the internet, pretending to be some sort of Christian, teaching some sort of gospel, when really he's just some dude on the internet that got played by some girl in another country that he gives money to that he can call.
I got played by some girl. Oh my gosh. Janet's going to tear you up, man. Janet is going to tear you up.
His quote wife that probably still lives with his parents, that believes something that was created in the 1950s, much like Scientology. They were created in the same couple of years, by the way.
Okay, all right. Can you get to some substance?
If they and all people, there's no heart change. The Bible clearly says when you be grace is. There's a reason they won't use any other even more. He knows your favorite food. When in reality, he doesn't call us soldier. He calls us son.
So here's the issue. This is in a situation where a person would do any means necessary to take somebody down. And I guess if you think you're predestined, when in its logical extreme, you can justify anything. You could say, well, I'm the elect. God wills it. That's what they've done in Crusades, right? Thankfully, most Calvinists are not like this.
And as the sword, the word, he gives us these things. So if you're a Christian and you're being attacked, make 8 points and know that's there, right here. So right here is when I started watching the stream. That was an hour and 3 minutes ago. So roughly 15 minutes in, like I said, he hit the stream with a bunch of bots. And I said he would do it for about an hour. So that's almost about an hour, maybe a little bit past.
So people
Yeah,
that teach
So this is what he does. This is Charles. He's a fake seminary student. He doesn't go to school. He goes to free online classes that you can get anywhere. Look, 215. It just went down from look.
So I'm a fake seminary student that goes online. You can get from anywhere. Okay, well, demonstrate it. I mean, I got my degree right there. I mean, you know, you want to be a jerk? Fine, you be a jerk. I'll get my degree. 1 second, guys. I hate this crap. I hate that you have to prove things to these sorry people in this world. And if you see roaches, you see roaches, okay? Because I wasn't lying about that either. Look, I don't even have it up on the wall yet. See that? Schaeffer Theological Seminary, Masters of Biblical Study. Okay? I got transcripts, all of that stuff. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the transcripts. Where'd I put them? I must have put the transcript somewhere else, but and look, guys, these are real books. They're not cardboard cutouts. Now y'all saw how fat I am, right? Because I got a shirt that's small, fat man in a little coat. And the reason I'm wearing this sweater because it's cold in my house. And we can't afford to have the heater on all the time. Okay? Let me shut the door. Hold on. So, yeah. Let's get back to the Tro's video.
$647 for an hour straight didn't change. You jumped a few. 214. Why? Because like I said, he must have bought subs or views.
Thanks, Truth Defenders.
Here we are 80 minutes in. And here they are dropping off significantly, like I said they would.
Oh, but wait, we got to anticipate the other objection that people will make, right? They'll say, well, you didn't go to accredited seminary. Well, number one, I transferred over from accredited seminary. But number two, let me just show you that Schaeffer Theological Seminary, while it's not accredited, all right, it preserves the original distinctions of Dallas Theological Seminary. But look what they say here. Transfer agreements currently in effect. Grace School of Theology for Dallas Theological Seminary, Western Seminary, and Talbot School of Theology will consider accepting CTS student credits on a case-by-case basis as long as the student maintains a 3.0 GPA. This applies to commensurate coursework as well. Corey Minor goes to DTS, guys. I'm not going to go to DTS. I can't afford a doctorate. All right. But they will accept my master's degree on a case-by-case basis. But I don't need it. I'm the layman seminary. You know, it's like I've been to seminary 3 times because I've been studying at the master's level since like 2006, learning the languages and all that. I tutor seminary students. But anyway, let's get back to this. He's still in there. He's still in there. He's in the kingdom.
Yo, bro, come on, man.
You see? So this is what free grace guys do. JP was cutting off the Muslim. He was asking Muslims questions, and he was like, "Can you explain this? Can you explain that?" And then the Muslim.
Yeah, that's what I do in informal settings. This is not a proper thing, you know. And people need to know. It doesn't make sense for me to behave in the same way in an informal setting, using the same tactics as you would in a formal debate. And because then people are not going to want to formally debate me. They need to understand the difference between a street match and an actual boxing fight. Okay? You decide what you want. If you want to press me in an informal way, this is what you get. If you want a formal debate, then prepare and do the work that's necessary, and that's what you'll get.
Puzzle would start talking instead of being, courteous and letting the man just finish his point, even if he is wrong. It's a debate. You're supposed to let the other guy finish. You can't just yell at him the whole time. It is effective, I guess, if you're trying to annoy somebody. There's a certain somebody here on the internet. I used to love doing that too because you get all wound up.
So the people, yeah, that gives them leeway. If you teach against
The word of God. Listen, if you know what the word of God says and you trust in what it says, stop basically by somebody. And I took it serious because I do it, and I'm already tongue tied all the time. This guy, has the same amount of subs, if not more. He has 13 people watching him. Okay, and technically, my views and my subs on this channel, without all the subs they bought me like 1,200 subs. So minus 1,200 from the 1,800 that I have. I think it's not hard to make people do things. Hebrew evolution. I don't know who this is. Maybe a black Hebrew Israelite for debates. And then he wants to go on one specific channel to do it because he's a coward. He wouldn't just if you.
Election refers to the election.
Listen, bro, you gotta quit yelling over everybody. Let people talk. You're wearing a hat with your freaking face on it, man.
Sojourners, and it's basically saying fulfill your purpose so that you.
It's basic. Listen,
You better be lucky I'm not wearing a hat with your face on it.
You're a false teacher when you're saying the. Look, have you seen my stapler? He's literally the guy from Office Space. I'm not even lying. He looks just like the guy from Office Space, doesn't he? You guys should try.
Okay, great. I'm the guy from
second
Office
video.
Space. What's your point?
Sort of like biblical back. This is the biggest difference between somebody that's learned, and I'm not claiming to be smart because I'm not. It's the volume of the Reformed systematic theology. What you're talking about. If you're eating pizza on a Saturday, the context was that you're eating pizza and it was Saturday. Conversation with him because I would like to introduce him to his Savior and Messiah. If you become a drug dealing prostitute, the Bible. Something different. Second Thessalonians is missing there, but I'm guessing because it was about something different.
You don't want to formally debate me.
No, I definitely don't. That's a good analysis. But anyway, what does Shaw mean in this?
I couldn't understand the British accent at first. He said that was a good analysis. So he smoked. He really did cook you. He cooked you like a wiener.
Calling an election refers to the elect sojourners, and it's basically saying fulfill your purpose so that you can be.
Can you be concise, Layman? Is it possible for you to be concise, please?
I don't think he understands what the word concise means there. I don't understand. What does it mean, man?
That's what
that little sucker.
So now he's just reacting to this little informal thing. Hey, where's your evidence?
See how he's just talking over the dude. The dude's trying to talk to him. Out church, capsize, and on top of it, you're not talking right through. You're the yomp grandmother or something. Pretend to know Greek and sit here and pretend to say that this means basically this.
Yeah, I pretend to know Greek. Yeah.
People, stable, fast.
You hear it? Now he's King James only, so he's an anti-Semite.
Yes, SCB. Yes, you can pray for me. Thank you. Thank you.
He attacked him for being an Israelite. You Israelites. The Bible was written and published in 1611.
Layman, man, you're
but hey, y'all can catch me.
Bro, you're running off the formal debates with your behavior, man. I don't know why I would want.
It's called having some sort of dignity, dude. He has no dignity.
I'm trying to weed out the weakest.
Maybe that's the whole tactic. So now he's lying to you, which is a sin.
It's not a wise tactic.
No, it's not a wise.
The Bible says, "Blessed is the peace." Me.
And Muslims. I'd stop it right now, but I don't care. I don't. And everything I've heard this Hebrew dude say has been true. The word does. Dude's trying to put the square block in the round.
You're a son of Japheth.
And the name Jehovah means work for salvation. That's what you're telling people.
No, you're
a little bit. Even when I was living my life like an idiot, I kill him. Ready? I'm gonna fill you up with holes. Here we go.
Says that we should be holy in all manner of conversation, brother. As God is holy, not just when you got a formal debate. You're putting parameters on behavior. That's crazy, bro. Like, look,
he just told him he was gonna fill him up with holes, and then I don't know what he did with.
It's metaphorical. We're talking about in a debate. That's the context. Fill you up with holes. It's a metaphor.
Hands, but that's not how you shoot a gun. You can tell this dude's never held an actual weapon in his hand.
Look, are you gonna give us?
Right, I know, because I'm not a gangster, dude. I'm a wannabe. Come on, y'all want to come in here with all this pride stuff and all of that, so I'm gonna make a character out of it. What's your point? I'm a studio gangster, okay? Well, he don't know how to shoot a gun. Of course I don't know how to shoot a gun. But now we know not only does he control the bots, but he got guns. All right.
For scripture, you need to be edified right now.
I've actually been shot at.
And I'm not against people having right to bear arms, but he knows what he's talking about.
Still a fun fact.
It says 1 Peter 1:15.
JP's name is
as
not
he
JP
which hath
Cut,
called
and
you
we're
is
fine.
holy.
It says uncut. It doesn't say cut.
So be ye holy in all.
I said that was my point. I said JP's channel is not cut, it's uncut, meaning it's raw.
Manner of conversation. Yo, Layman, what does it
Brush your teeth, dude.
mean to be holy in all manner of conversation?
It's horrible when the black Hebrew Israelite is being the more sensible one in this. This is insane. This is so you can look funny on the internet to the fat guy in the bottom that hasn't said anything but just staying true to my position. I claim I'm
goes.
Yeah, no, for real.
I mean,
they'll never drop a link.
I think A.K. Richardson and Chris Morrison.
It would take it upon themselves to make sure he disappeared, not me.
interesting. It wasn't a formal debate, but
you're not so tough anymore, there, huh, my guy? You're not so tough there, bud. You look like hey, Mr. Wilson.
we just
Filling up holes. I don't know exactly which one, and I don't want to know, to be honest.
no. I like AK.
AK is a very good
Super,
debater, you know.
super
Yes, you're
professional.
right. He did me and John. That's right. That was fun. That was
Get a free $10. But he doesn't actually put the link down there for anybody. You don't see a link here. He's using StreamYard, but I won't be able. If I go on there, it's just gonna take me to the website. He drops this in there to make it look like so he can get a free $10. But he doesn't actually put the link down there for anybody. There's no link in the chat.
What are you talking about? That's automated. StreamYard puts that there automatically. It wasn't. I'm simulcasting his stream. I'm not in control of that stream. I can't add people to the stream. That's off of JP.
Chat, nothing. So he doesn't actually want to. He doesn't actually want to deal with real people. He wants to yell at people. He wants to act like an idiot. He wants to be stupid. He doesn't want to give anybody any chances. Nothing. He just wants to yell the entire time. And that's what people do. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate that he needs to be like that. It's unfortunate that he can't have an actual conversation.
And I'm going to show you in a minute the other videos that I've done dealing with this guy.
Just one more time, Praise, so people know where you're at, Mike. And so,
Not anybody to talk to, but I am going to as you love yourself. Those are the two greatest commandments. And the rich man walked away sad, and quote an Israelite, saying, "You Israel."
All right. So let me go to my channel. And yeah, let me go to my channel. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning before I go to work. But I got enough time to do this. We share my screen. Amen, SCB. All right, let's see here. I think his name is Martin. We'll try Martin first. No, Reformed Bear, I think, is the one my wife called him. Yeah, here it is right here. Reformed Bear calls me a fraud for this. This was 5 months ago. Reformed Bear takes on free grace theology and, addressing there. Reformed Bear had agreed to debate under certain terms, but of course he dodged and backed out and did all this other crap he's doing. And yeah, you can go and you can see that. And then there's another video about views that I did a long time ago before I think Reformed Bear ever existed. I think the word exposed. Let's see. Let's just scroll down and see if I can find it. Guys, we have streams going on all the time, and we view it as like each stream is like an individual classroom, and people go back and restudy them and stuff. But we're not a channel that gets a lot of views, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But to what I feel like, that parable whenever Nathan went to David, and he's just telling them the story. And I know the accusation was against David, but that's not what I mean. The rich man, the powerful man, he has everything going for him, and then he goes and takes one little ewe lamb. And that's the thing, man. What little bit I have, this dude want to take from me. And as they say, throw dirt upon my name. It just, let me see if I can find it. My wife did a whole thing where she was going after him, and then he kind of chilled out, and then I guess Reformed Bear takes on free grace. But Janet did a series about cooking the bear. Maybe she did it on her channel. But there's another one about views. It's a cartoonish character. Let's see. Let me see. I paid to promote my channel, Layman Seminary. Maybe I can bring it up like that. I think this is, yeah, right here. See this? A Christian pays to promote his channel. That's whenever I went over all that. Whenever I did that, Mahler's the one that suggested I do it. He did it, and I used the YouTube promotions, the legal system within place for advertisement. Now the YouTuber guru purists, they don't recommend you do that because you'll get people that they're probably not going to be consistent or whatever. But what we did was we wanted to reach the Philippines because we're building up Janet's channel in the Philippines. And if we go to Janet's channel, you can see, we always stream there as well, but we're slowly building up her channel. But let's just type in bear, and you can see that she's got videos that are only on here, I think. Yeah, Reformed Bear takes on free grace theology. She had a series. I'm cooking the Reformed Bear part 1, and then I am cooking the Reformed Bear part 2. And so my guess is he's about to get cooked again. But yeah, anyway. So let me look at the comments. I'll start from the beginning so nobody's missed out. Hey, Millennium, real truth. Believe in the Lord. Charles, get into crypto when the bear market comes. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I think he bought the bots. I was there for the stream. Okay. And saw the viewers spike and then 250 of them left. Yeah, what's your point? You think who bought them? That guy or me? I don't have the money and I don't even have the ability. Technology's not my thing. I boot food and pay for the rent, broke down the junker, the rest goes to crypto. Minus Medicare. Bro, you pay $200 rent. He said, that's cost of utilities near me. Ain't no joke. I rent a room. Yeah, I pay utilities. Can I ask what's say? All right, so they're talking about there. They left. All right, so y'all talking about crypto, talking about Trump, White Cast, but Detroit. All right, Detroit is cheap, super fast. Okay, y'all carrying. I'm bounteous grace. What Calvinist? The one that has not read Calvin? Yeah, that one. Why did he pray? We get the labor saints. So that's well, Paul. Yeah, he did pray. Turn such as one to Satan, destruction of the flesh. Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, don't prove it. Let it be. Yeah, you can't do it though, man. You have to. You have to, because people will believe any little thing on the internet. Look at guys, good stuff. You could get married on the moon. Yeah. Who's okay? I think yeah, he's an imbecile. Was this guy? Yes, Reformed Bear. Yes, it is him. He switches his names and channels all the time. But it's not so much about him, but you got to put something else in the algorithm because somebody else is going to get swayed by him, and you can't stop people from being swayed by him. This person makes personal life a part of it. Leave them alone and just deal with a specific topic they present. The volume level on the video is so low I could barely hear it. Well, thanks for telling me. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, he wasn't saying nothing anyway. Thanks. Have to deal with him. Some person I would not be his preferred subject. I've given us because I tried to help, not an enemy, a true defender. Thank you. My school dropout, no form more on Catholic theology. All right. Yeah, let's see where you can earn a decent pay. He taught himself hieroglyphics. Wow. Being in the center of life starts to be amen. What does that even mean? The center. in the will, seeking to please him in all things. So it was reformer. Wasn't sure the same guy. Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah. Thank you. And I think Sean Griffin here did that exposed by bot. I don't know how they've done that. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, this is out here. If you hear people say things like this, I'm just saying, share this video with them and let them hear the other side of the story. We can't determine what people believe, but, I at least attempted to put things into perspective. So, y'all have a good night. Check out more content, old stuff and new. God bless.